Okay, we're back. Now we're going to actually start loading a property. First thing we have to do is get our location. So as you can see, country is selected by default. The region, and you need to be mindful here, this will be changing because we have too many regions and we're splitting them up. So just for now, we shall click Pattaya. The property type is villa, which is a single property, an apartment, which could be a single property, or a resort, which is a multi-property. So for now, we'll just pick villa. The property management process is rentals. We do not do real estate listings. So once you've done that, click next. Now this is step 2 of our property listing. Is this property a hotel, bed and breakfast, guest house, pension? We have to select SRP. SRP means single resident property. How many bedrooms? For this example, we shall use 2 bedrooms. Now we have to give the property a name. So let's call it Ban Wonderful. The street, just making up some streets now. It really doesn't matter about the street, the town and the postcode. However, our software does need it if it needs to find properties around that location. Postcode, telephone number, fax, email. Here you need to put your email, which is mtvvideo@gmail.com. Now, we've given you the option to pick how many star ratings your property can have. If you choose a 7, and in reality if your property is a 3, people are not going to like that little bit of dishonesty. So it's up to you how you want to do this, but we do give you that privilege of choosing how many stars. So for this one, we shall click 4. Now by default, our map is in the middle of Ko Chang. So what we'd like to do, because we are in Pattaya, so let's bring it out a bit more. And we're going to click and drag the marker over to Pattaya. Now we can zoom in again. And let's say this property is around this location. You can zoom in even further to really pinpoint the location if you want. And it automatically updates the latitude and longitude up here. So once you've done that, scroll down and add your features. If you scroll over, hover over any of the icons, they tell you exactly what they are. So, are we close to an airport? Yes. Close to the beach? Yes. Canoeing? Yes. And so on. So on and so on and so on. Property description. Here you need to be quite concise with your property description, because this is what customers will be seeing, and the more information you put into your property description, the better it will not only be for the customer, but will also be for Google. So we put a long property description in here, as long as we can, for this property, and so on and so on. But as this is an example, I just need to move on with some time. Now, check-in times. Check-in let's say 2 p.m. and check out, let's say 11 a.m. That's all you have to do. You can put it in any format, check out first and then check in, it's up to you. Area activities. Things interesting for the customer around your area, we suggest you put them in, such as driving directions. This one's a tough one. Normally what we do here is okay. Normally what happens is drivers don't know locations outside of Bangkok if your customers are coming in from Bangkok. So we advise that as the driver is approaching Pattaya, that he does give you a phone call and you direct the driver to your villa, or else from past experiences we've had customers sitting around on the side of the road for 2-3 hours as the driver's trying to find the correct location. Okay, so airports. Other transport, bikes, cars, taxis, scooters. Let's be neat about this. Taxis, scooters, and bus. Policies and disclaimer. In here you put your policies towards renting your villa. They can be something as simple as guests shall be over 21, there's no drinking, there's no smoking, no pets, check-in times are again repeated, 2 p.m, check-out time is 11 a.m, electricity is charged at 200 baht per kilowatt, or whatever you decide to choose. But you need to include this in your policies and disclaimer. It will also come up on their invoice when they receive an invoice via emails. So please be very concise with your policy. So now we click submit. Okay. As you can see, our dashboard is now full of new menu items. Our name is Band Wonderful and it's telling us, warning, note that the property is not yet published. Only you can see the property. Site visitors will not see it. So if we quickly page, you will see the Band Wonderful is not included yet. Okay, that concludes this part of the video. Stay tuned for the next one. Cheerio.